Such a fucking lady.
Whenever you're ready, I'm ready.
All right. Welcome back, 2022.
2022, baby. A brand new
Okay.
episode.
A brand new episode of Such a Fucking Lady,
the podcast.
A full episode for you guys.
I am one of your hosts, Chef Taya.
And I am...
Stacks.
Ooh, Chef Stacks. I am your other host, Shawty Red. Or Deja, because she going to call me Deja.
I am. I can't help it. I be trying not to sometimes. No, I don't. I don't even know. No. I do call you Shorty Red sometimes, but I don't like pure humor.
Right. Listen. This nigga tried to call me Shawty Red the other day. I was like...
Oh, your nigga?
Yeah.
What you mean? How he say it, though? What was the context?
I don't even know what the fuck we was talking about, but he was like, okay, Shawty Red. And I was like, you do not call me that.
No, but he said it how I say it, though, like, okay, Shawty. Like, Shawty Red is like,
it was in the like,
okay, bitch.
Right.
He
was like, that's your name, right? And I was like, not to you.
Right. The streets call you that, right? Ain't that what you said? When I went on your podcast page, you said.
Yeah, that's what the streets, he's not the streets.
Oh, I mean, okay, all right.
Fuck.
All right. I mean, it is a new year and it's a new me.
Ooh, it's a new you.
I mean, that's what people say.
I was about to say, bitch, tell me about this new you. I need
new
to know.
New year, new me. Okay, so out with the old, in with the new.
Okay, so tell me some things that you are getting rid of in 2022. Some things you leaving back in 2021.
I mean, listen. Okay, so let me think. Okay, so for this year, I mean, I never do New Year's resolutions because it's like, to me, that's cap. Because, like, right. You be telling people, like, okay, I'm not going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to work out more, I'm going to go to the gym. So it's like, I don't want to make a resolution. This is just shit that, like, I need to do better on and I need to, like, tighten up on,
Right.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to go to, I'm going to keep it, I'm going to start off,
PG?
You already know. I have to start PG now. Like they hit them with the what? Okay. So the first thing I'm gonna say is self-doubt.
Okay, that's a good one.
So that is my biggest thing that I want to leave in 2021. So it's like, in general, I think that like I have like this. Maybe it's just, I know it's not just me. I know a lot of people have this like thing of like self-doubt, and I think that is my biggest downfall when it comes to anything. Like, I can be great at stuff, but in my head it's like, I don't even, like, I be panicking, like, can I do this? Like, can I do it to my greatest potential? And I think because I'm a perfectionist, I have this thing of like wanting to be perfect at it, and I want to do it the best that I can do it, and then me comparing myself in my head to other people.
Right.
So it's like, I don't want to like doubt myself in anything, especially when it comes to cooking. So it's like, say like I cook with somebody and I don't know, like I've cooked for people, and like even if sometimes like this, like my mood is like off in my head, like I'd be like, was it good? I don't know. Like in my head, like before I get there or after I leave, and then they're like, girl, the food was so good, but I'd be like, okay.
Right.
But it's like
fresh air.
Right. I got out of that. Like, it took me a while to get out of that. So like last year I kind of got out of that, like showing up to events and being like, okay, like I'm worried that they're gonna like the food. Even though like I've been doing this and I've been consistent and people fuck with my shit, like in my own head I'm just like, I want to present the best product I can present. So right. I be doubting myself. Even when it's good. So, yeah, I want to stop doubting myself. Not just with this, like, cooking, but just, like anything. Like, our podcast, I want to make sure, like, I'm going full force and, like, pushing stuff, like, as far as I can push it. Make sure I'm doing, like, the things that I need to do behind the scenes and make, stuff come into play. So, yeah, self-doubt is the biggest thing that I want to change. Do you have any self-doubt, like, in general?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That is why I don't do hair as much as I should. Because I'm really good at it, but
yeah,
self-doubt, I be like, can I do that?
Right.
Like, look at these girls is charging how much? And is my work that good enough for me to charge this much? Yeah. Like,
I think self-doubt is the biggest thing you got to push through, right? Mm-hmm. Like, but I think one other thing that's gonna come up later, like on my list, is like anxiety. But like I think anxiety plays a factor in your self-doubt.
Absolutely.
Right.
100%.
Right.
I absolutely agree. But on my list is I want to, I do hair, but like hair, I used to love doing hair, but I don't have the same passion for it as I used to. So with that being said, sorry girls, but I might itch nail hair, and I might I want to start other businesses.
Okay. I got a question about that.
Yeah.
So I was thinking of this about the other day. So like, okay, if you don't want to stop doing the hair, what do you still want to do? Like the products? I feel like that was like
my product.
Yes, I feel like that's.
I did. I did love making products.
Right.
I did love making products. I didn't push them as hard as I should have. I know, self-doubt. I didn't push them as hard as I could have. Y'all, I make shampoo, I make conditioner, I make oils, I do it all, but self-doubt. And because I didn't push it, and it didn't sell, and it didn't do what I thought it should do as quick as I thought it should, I was like, you know what, fuck it.
I think that's the biggest thing, like, with any business. Like, I feel like, how I started fucking, like, even when I started selling food in the clubs. Like,
right.
Like, and, like, like, I feel like everything is gradual. And, like, this has just come from me, like, reading stuff and watching different videos and stuff like that, that I know that, every business is not ever going to, like, start off
right, like, booming and bugging. I know.
And you gotta keep pushing it, even if people are not buying it, even if people are not reposting your stuff. You already know, like, you gotta keep. And I'm just telling you that because that's even like my own, like, me telling myself that, like, even for our podcast, I'm like, I'm gonna post it. I don't care if people watch the videos. I don't care if they don't.
Right,
I don't care if they comment. I don't care if they repost it. But it's like, I think for you that will probably be, I don't know. So okay, what do you want to do instead? If instead of hair. Well, we have an idea.
Outside of our podcast, we talk about this all the time, the Airbnbs. I'm so, like, I put money to the side this time to do Airbnb. Mm-hmm. So, that is next on my list, the Airbnbs. So far, that's all I got.
Okay, that's okay, though.
Right, and I'm not ashamed of it, but, like, you know what I'm saying? Outside of this, that is... I'm good. I know I'm good at that. Mm-hmm. I know that it doesn't take a lot for me to do it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Right.
And, it sells itself.
Right.
So, I put money to the side. I'm going to, before March gets here, there will be an Airbnb.
Okay, so the thing that you want to, what's the exact thing you want to, correct? What was your, like, main point? Let's begin with. You wanted to transition. Because I'm trying to figure out, because I said self-doubt, yours was what?
Right. I just wanted to, because of self-doubt, I can't, like, the hair thing is like a thing of the past for me. Of course, all of my girls who are my regulars, who come to me often, I'll never leave them out, to dry. Because they don't come often, but when they come, they come.
Right.
So I'm always going to do their hair forever. But as far as new clients, I don't think that I'll be taking new clients, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, that's just me being real.
Right. I mean...
I just don't have the passion for it anymore.
Right. I mean, I get that. I know, like, in cooking,
and I had that one little incident where I spent all that money, but we won't go there.
Right. And I still feel like you can get that off. You gotta just knock them down. You know what I mean? And knock them down, you get them off. That's all I'm saying. Knock them down, you get them off. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that was an experience.
But you know how that is. Like, in business, I already know. Like, in business, you're going to make investments and be like, okay, this ain't the route. Like, for me, like, I do catering now mostly. I don't want to do catering. Like, by like, mid-year, I don't want to be catering, like, full-time. I want to be selling my sauces, like, because that's going to be, like, my main thing. Like, selling my sauces, selling my recipes, stuff like that. Like, I know that catering is, like, my big drive, and people want me to do it. But, like, I also know that my personality, I want to be with my baby most of the time. Mm-hmm. So there's that. And then I also just know
baby most of the time.
Okay, I want to travel. There's things that I want to do, and it's like I read this thing like a while ago. It was like, when you transition from like a company, you don't want to be working for your business. I forgot what the title was, but pretty much it's like I'm spending a lot of time. I am my business. I'm the driving force in my business, and I don't want to be the driving force. So like.
Right.
When I transition to get in the storefront and do my season and stuff like that, like that's gonna be like my main like focus. I don't want to be catering full time. I want to have like my recipes written down so like I can have other people to do this stuff for me.
Right,
like I don't want to be the main person on the front lines, like being the entertainment for people. Because I feel like sometimes when people see you online, I had an incident recently like with a client. Like I felt like they thought that I was gonna be like they ordered drop off food. And they want their food dropped off, but
they thought you were gonna set it up.
No, I was set up. I set up. You know how I do. I do. Like I'll put I never come with the food already already really really set up. Like I do like my garnishes there. I do everything there so it can look how it looks online, type stuff. But I feel like I don't really know what she expected. But I know for a fact like when people see you online and they watching your Insta stories and they doing all kind of stuff, they think you're gonna show like and I was like, you ordered drop off. You didn't order me to cook here in your kitchen and like be interpersonal with you. You get what I'm saying?
To so interact.
This is not what your experience is. You know what I'm saying? But I also know that in general, okay, that's your perception. Okay, cool. And like I'm always professional. Like okay, I can take that criticism, but I can't give her the full criticism, the full thing because I'm just like I know that. Whether I am what you thought I was gonna be, I'm always respectful. I do my job. I do what I'm supposed to do. But I also know in general. So she could have said that, but in my head, I'm just like, well, bitch, I don't fucking want to talk to people anyways. That's not my personality. Right. When I am friendly, I'm open with people that I know. I am not like a super like
a social butterfly. Right.
Like when I get around people, I'm a fun time when they get to know me, and when I like come down and I loosen up. But off rip, I'm not just like. In the mix, twerking and like throwing chicken wings in the air, and I think when people follow me on social media, like for real, like they might watch my Insta stories or whatever, and be like, "Oh, this bitch lit," and she gonna show up and be lit, and it's like you order drop off, I'm dropping your food off, and I'm dropping some more food off. It's not like I'm dropping your food off and I'm staying and I'm like kicking shits, like
right? Like
so
you
it's like
eat a chicken wing with them,
right? Like I'm not that. That's not. Other chefs do that, but I'm not that girl, and I'm not looking for your reactions online. All kind of. That's cool. I'm not that girl. So yeah, so
you show up with the play like
right. I was thinking that you know what I ain't gonna tell you. I'll tell you okay because like I don't want to steal this idea because I don't really want to do it, but I might figure out somebody to do it for me. Like, but yeah. So I get what you're saying in the sense of like like transitioning and not really being the full.
Yeah.
Like what you want to do. Like here ain't it ain't.
It's just not. Yeah.
It ain't knocking boots or whatever. Yeah. Okay.
Also, let me say this. Another reason that I'm just not into hair anymore is just that it's so time consuming and people don't understand pricing and your worth when it comes to it. So I can tell somebody I do hair out of my house, but I have a separate room and it's set up as a hair salon and it's presentable as a hair salon. Right. But people don't respect that. They think that they should pay $100.
Right, or they should
$150. So like you know what I'm saying? And like, girl.
Right.
That chair won't cheap. The mirror won't cheap. The products that's putting in your hair ain't cheap.
Won't cheap,
like, none of this is cheap. And like Atlanta bitches don't respect. They don't value my time. And they don't
talk to them.
Value my worth.
Talk to them.
Like and I should charge a
deposit.
A deposit.
Right.
And a late fee. Because these bitches be late.
Showing up whenever the fuck they want.
And then some bitches cancel. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I'm giving you graces that these other motherfuckers not giving you.
You feel like I'm sitting around.
Right. And I'm twiddling my fingers. I'm waiting for you. And where's my text that you not coming? Where's anything? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah. And you wouldn't do that to a bitch that was in a salon. Yeah.
You wouldn't.
No, I get that. But it's like cooking, I told you, like, I have people, that's why, like, people try to book me, and it's like, they feel like they're doing me a favor. Like, by booking me, like, oh, I was going to have an event, and I thought of you. I figured you could, like, I'm not on that level no more. Like, and that's just, and that's just, like, G shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the beginning, I started off and I was like trying to get clients. Like, I'm not scraping for clients. Like, right now, I'm not responding to texts and DMs because I just have so many that I'm trying to respond to. So, like, I don't need you to throw me a bone. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the moral story is you gotta respect people's time. Like, in any craft that they're doing, you gotta. That's why I like showing up on time. When I do stuff early, you already know, like I can be late to anything. But when it comes to cooking, I be like, if y'all coming to help me, I'm like, who, where, like, because I don't want to be that person where, like, I don't know what y'all got planned, and I'm just showing up with y'all food, like, whenever. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, there's that.
So, okay, boom. So, for my, okay, so I'll do one.
Okay.
New year, new me. You about to be like, okay. Okay, I don't even want to say this. I don't even know if I'm going to change this. Okay. I know I'm bossy. And it's not that I want to change that, but I want to fix my delivery. My delivery with people. Like, and I mean, mainly because my nigga be mad offended all the time. I'm just tired of him being offended by everything that I fucking say to his ass. And it's like, and don't get me wrong, like, he got a slick mouth too. That mouth get the going, okay? We can go toe for toe, and I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we both get the yeah, you know what I mean? So I don't want to do that. So I really want to, like, I want to correct my, like, I want to be in control of every situation, and that's just my personality. Right. And I'm like, if I don't got control, then I, like, even on the planes, I hate riding on planes because I'm like, I can't control this. If we going down, we fucking going down. We dead, and I don't want to die. So it's like, if I can control everything that's happening in my life, like, I have a, like, I want to know who, what, when, where. I want to control it, and, like, I want to be a little more like.
So both of y'all have strong personalities, is what you're saying.
We do.
And you want to be more submissive?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. I'm just trying to get clarity.
Like, okay.
No. I'm just trying to get clarity.
Like, I'm submissive. Like, you know, like, if you give me...
I know.
Like, if you give me something to submit to, be clear. Like, there's two sides of me. Like, I'm either going to run shit or I'm going to submit when I need to submit because you're giving me something to submit to. But I, like, in submissiveness, there's also a nigga that's listening to you when you speak and when you talk. So, like, with my man, like, I can submit to him, but when I speak or when I talk and I'm standing firm on some shit, he not dismissing my feelings. You know what I'm saying? So in that aspect, I can submit to him, and I can, like, at least I attempt to. I ain't gonna say I do it all the time. I attempt to, because, like, I got big dick energy. Like, for a female, like, I know I'm not, like, meek. Like, I don't got an opinion. Like, my opinion is my motherfucking opinion.
Right.
But what I do want is to not, like, I want to be okay with somebody taking control and not feel like, even my birthday, you know, he planning something for me. He trying to be all secretive, and I can't take it. Everything in me is like, go to that nigga phone. Like, in my head, it's like, when he be taking,
right.
What night is it? Like,
right.
What they talking about? And it'd be my sister and shit like that. I'd be like, oh.
Well, you know, that is one thing that you don't need to worry about.
I'll
tell you that right now.
I know, but I'm still
that is under control, and you do not need to worry.
I'm just, you know, I like to, like, know, like, what's the what? Like, I don't know. So, all right, boom. So that's it. Like, I just want to, like, I ain't gonna say I want to tone it down because, like, kid, I never nigga ever dim my light. I ain't trying to tone it down like that. I'm just saying I want to, like, be able to, like, let him completely. I'm letting him lead, but I'm always letting a nigga lead like this. Like, I'm letting you lead, but, like, any moment you might you slipping up on leading, I can always step forward and lead if you need me to. I'm gonna have full, like, you know, like, I wanna, like, take it easy sometimes. I don't fucking know, but I just know I need to fix it, whatever the fuck it is.
Okay, so for me, I'm perfect, so it's like, I mean, I kind of feel the same way that you feel. That he don't got nothing going on that that I'm trying to figure out or no shit like that. But every time that phone ring, because he's so guarded with it, I'm just like,
But that's with anything.
Like,
when people are guarded, you're gonna be.
I'm on, like, you know what I'm saying. So I just want to relax. I feel like I'm so tense. Like, my shoulders is so stressed the fuck out.
Right.
And I just want to relax. Because I feel like being stressed and being tense is affecting my body.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just want to relax. And like, he don't give me any reason for me to feel like I need to be on all 10 at a time and all, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to relax more. Because I can feel it in my body. And like, I want to, you know. Also, I want to do more in general. In everything. I just want to do more.
You want to be more active? You want to go? What you mean by
I
that?
want to be more active. I want to travel more. I want to see more places. I want more experiences. I don't want to feel like this is all I know. Just my little bubble. Because I'm so comfortable in my little bubble.
Right.
I want to experience more things outside of that.
Okay.
I feel like all of my friends have taken trips and have done stuff. And because I'm so comfortable in my bubble, I'll just be like, no.
Right, right.
It's okay. I'll wait. I'll be here when y'all get back.
Right, right.
I want to
experience.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Okay, so I'm ready to turn it up a bit. Okay, we done took it real nice for them. We done got real deep for them. I don't even know if that was real deep, but like, it was deep as y'all motherfuckers gonna get.
Right.
But I really want to know what the streets is talking about.
Oh, you want to know what the streets is talking about? So,
street talk.
The word on the street.
We're on the street. What streets? What are the streets talking about? I'm dying to know.
Okay, so we'll take it back like a week or so. So, everybody knows that Ariana Fletcher, Real Kyle's sister, or Moneybagg Yo's current
Is Kyle
girlfriend.
her brother? Because I really don't even know what that means. Is that her last name? I'm
Kyle.
confused.
I think that's her. Well, no, I know that's her brother. I think he got killed or he died. I don't know the backstory on what happened to her brother, but I know that that's how she was honoring her brother.
With the name. Okay, that's cute.
Right.
Okay.
With the Real Kyle sister.
I thought that was maybe her last name or something. I was puzzled. Okay.
No. So, recently, she lost her brand deal with Fenty. And she lost her brand deal because of some things that she said. We all know that Rihanna is a victim of domestic violence, and she is a no-nonsense brand owner. So what happened was she was on another podcast with the girl, Don't Call Me White Girl, on her podcast. And she mentioned that she was talking about her relationship with Moneybagg, basically.
Okay.
And she said that she would start fights with him and act like she was getting ready to leave.
Right.
In hopes that he would stop her, but she wanted him to stop her by pulling out a gun like, babe, don't leave.
Right. That aggressive shit. Okay.
Right, aggressive stuff.
Hood bitch shit. That's what hood bitches like.
They do. They like that. And like, you know.
Who's they?
Me. But not Rihanna, not anymore. If you're trying to give us a brand.
Right. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
She's grown.
I'm an adult. I'm over the age of 30. So yeah, back in my day, I thought that was cool. But these days, I'm not. I ain't into it. Come on, you can speak from experience. You know I had to. I'm not talking about my experience.
Oh, I was like, ain't no nigga ever put no gun on me.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Did he not?
No, I put a gun on your nigga. I put a gun on him. Okay.
Right. So like,
he was wildin'.
He was. But
and I dragged him in my car.
You
just see his feet pedaling. He was acting crazy. I was gonna kill that man that night.
He was. Okay. But like, yeah, back in my days, I did like that stuff. But as an adult, like, I'm so over the toxic stuff.
It's like toxic love.
Right.
Yeah.
And so yeah. Also, so Ari lost her brand deal, and then Drea put on her story at the beginning of this year that she wanted her brand deal back. I did see that, right. Because she mentioned in an interview on another podcast, which I don't remember what podcast that was. Right. But she said that Tory and Meg had like a Bobby and Whitney sort of relationship.
Right.
And she thinks that it was like a little love pow. Right. And so, I mean, she did apologize immediately. Ari, on the other hand, did not. She went on her live and then went into a rant about how the girls in her comments were like, oh, in my past relationship, this, that, and the other thing, or when I experienced this, and she was like, we don't care. Nobody cares. Whatever. And so, like, okay, just to play devil's advocate.
Because me too. I can, okay.
Right. So, just to play devil's advocate, we know Ari's personality. I think that's her personality. In a live, maybe when her and Moneybagg first started fucking with each other, she said some shit like, this morning we had sex and the gun was in the bed with us. And she liked that shit. So, like, you know what I'm saying? And that was a year or two ago.
Right.
So, like, she's being herself. But on the other side of that, as a celebrity and as a personality and as an influencer, when you got to be mindful of the things you say. You have to be mindful of the things because Travis Scott said nothing.
But that's different. They trying to crucify that man for things that have.
He don't have no control over, and I agree with that. But just because, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just have to be mindful because people are watching, and people are gonna.
Right.
They're always gonna make it a thing, just like with the baby.
Right.
He didn't mean it how he said it, but he said it.
Right.
And he lost brand deals because of it.
Well, okay, so I will agree with you with that.
Yeah,
right.
You have to
when
just
you have
be
deals,
mindful.
Right.
Yeah, you just gotta be mindful of the things you say.
You gotta be mindful of the bag.
Right. And that's it.
Is the whole point. Like, what you say behind closed doors is something totally different than what you say in the public. So I will say that. Right. But I think because I don't say much in general, like, I don't, posting your business on social media is not, I don't think I don't know what level I don't think I ever will be that person just because that's not my personality.
Right.
So I think I have like a different perspective on it. But in the same aspect, like, you do have to be mindful, but I don't think that it's like everything you do now is under a microscope. It's just like if you are A-list, C-list, it don't matter how big a celebrity you are. If you say somebody's recording your lives, somebody's recording your fucking comment section, like, you literally can't do anything without thinking like, oh, is somebody watching me? Like, literally at all times. You can't go get your kids no fucking ice cream with somebody recording you. So it's like, I don't really agree with the intrusiveness on your personal life. Like, a live is like, you just talking like, I don't know. I just feel like people shouldn't be, what's one of the First Amendment? No, what's right? Free speech?
Freedom of speech. Right. You should be able to say what you want to say.
So, but also,
agree.
I do agree with the fact of, like, you gotta reap the consequences for whatever you do say. You can't say what you want to say, but there may be a consequence.
Right.
So I do agree with that. I just feel like I just know how people talk, and I know how black people talk, and I think it's a more of an ethnic thing. So, like, when we say shit like nobody cares, it's not literally nobody cares. It's bitch. Like, I'm talking about my life, and you're chiming in on some other shit that got to do with you, and that's not what I'm talking about. Right. So it's like
you're
feel like
trying to make it about you, and it's not about you.
Like, it's like
absolutely.
I feel like I'm talking about me, and here you come with your fucking sob stories. Like, bitch, like, you in my comments or some other shit. Like, oh, I went through this. Like, yes, like, great. I'm sorry for you.
I'm sorry, but that's not what I meant. So I don't care.
I don't think she meant it literally. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Even Dre, it's like, you doing a podcast. You just talking like I'm hanging out. You
Especially
vibing
after a couple drinks and. You know, maybe if you smoked your blunt, you high now, like, you on one, like, yeah, you know.
You just chit-chatting.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't, okay. So, I don't know. If that's what the streets talking about, I just feel like.
What I don't like is people in her comments, like, you deserve that. That's what you get for this, that, and the other thing.
That's corny to me.
Right, because, like, everybody know you took it how you wanted to take it.
Yep.
You didn't take it how she meant it.
You took it how you want to take it.
And so now, because you took it that way, and however many other millions of people took it that way, she's losing money. And you're happy to see her not be able to bring money home to her family.
It's crabs in the barrel. But I think to me, it's mainly like, you took it that people are gonna see and hear something that suits their narrative. That's like the algorithm on Instagram. You're gonna see whatever suits your narrative. If you're on the left or on the right, you're gonna be seeing like what suits your narrative.
So you're experiencing now that she's a celebrity chef, and so people be in her comments doing the same thing.
Talking crazy, like comments that I could post something like, well, I don't like that. And it's fried too hard. And you should have called it this. That's not the right name for that. And it's in a third. And you're a black business owner. You shouldn't be charging those prices. It's like,
did any of y'all go to culinary school? Do any of y'all have the same degree that she has? Because a lot of these chefs don't go to culinary school and they call themselves a chef, and their food don't look half as good as hers. And she went to school for this. So then, what are you saying?
It's the fact that if I don't like something, I keep scrolling.
That's it.
I don't really understand how people's mindset work. That if I don't agree with you, that I'm gonna argue with a stranger. I just would never get it. Or create a
fake page to come back and argue some more.
Some more. Because this nigga did do that to me. He created a fake page. I blocked him. I did call him a dickhead because he was a dickhead. I called him a dickhead, and then then I blocked him. And then he came back and was like, something. If I created a fake page. He said something like, if I came back in your comments and you just blocked me. I was like, but you thirsty to argue with somebody that you don't know online? That's strange to me.
Whose food you never tasted?
That's really it's just strange to me because it's like I just would never do that. I don't have that much time on my hands, like to be online arguing with strangers. So like I don't know. So I don't know what else should we talk about? Because baby, I think that. I'm not saying they should get their sponsorships back. I mean, I just think, like, you gotta give people a grace. Give people a grace is all I'm saying. And I don't think Instagram is the reason to fucking...
Right, yeah.
For Instagram?
But I don't think that someone's personal opinion should have anything to do with...
I don't know. I get it, right.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah, you know, because there's little girls watching.
Sponsoring a brand and...
You know what I'm saying?
But that little girls watching thing is also this, like... I don't know, whatever.
I feel a way about that, too. Because, like, I don't want to
Mother your children.
Right. I don't want to
I hate that concept of, like... If
the girls are looking up to you,
dude, like they be on Cardi's back for that.
Why
the girls looking up to you. You're her fucking mother.
Right.
Let her look up to you and show her the woman she should be. Why is she even watching these videos? Why don't you have a parental control on her phone? Or why don't you have this? So many things you can do.
Why haven't you got on there and blocked these certain celebrities or these
sites,
certain
whatever
sites
it is?
From your child to view them, if they're not good enough for your child to be looking up to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel a way about that too, but you know how the people be. And
everybody's so uber sensitive.
And it may not even be that Rihanna wanted to take away their sponsorship. It could just be
and it may not be her control also. So it could just be a board
that,
a lot of times, a board and directors and, pressure from the public.
She just had to do what she had to do, right? Because it is her brand and she's the face of it.
Right. And she went through what she went through, but Rihanna went back. She did. She was dating that nigga afterwards. That's all I'm saying.
She went on a show and she said it to the world that she missed that man. Yeah, and
was dating that man afterwards. So it's like... I don't know what control she has.
I'm not going to take away what happened to her.
Absolutely.
But
she did that shit. No, I'm playing. I'm
kidding.
kidding.
No,
you know how they say on 50 Cent,
take away
whatever happened, he did that shit. He did that shit. He did that shit. He did that shit. But
he had, whatever his personality is and whatever,
right.
that she loved about him overshadowed what he did.
Does it?
To her, it did. She went back.
Does it, though?
Did it last long?
We've seen those pictures.
We've seen those pictures. I watched...
should we move on?
We should. Because Rihanna, I would like to be...
We just shut the fuck up. Should we move? Look, I'm like, should we move on? You know how we do.
Yeah, man.
All right. Is the street talking about anything else like Soulja Boy's dick?
Like Soulja Boy's dick. Woo! Listen. That thing thangin', y'all. If y'all haven't not seen it, go look at it. Got a curve too, ladies. It's pretty.
The recipe for a good dick is corny. It's skinny.
You right. High five me. Boom.
Boom. Put another one. I want it to be solid. Oh,
okay,
that's a good
y'all
one.
heard that one. Listen, corny niggas do got, you know what I'm saying?
Good
That's all
dick.
I've heard.
We've had, H, whatever H you want to fucking use. Have, heard, has, is it, housing,
Have.
whatever you want to call it. Corny niggas got, I don't know what, I think you know what it is, because they're concerned about, you know what, corny niggas be concerned
They're
about
pleasers.
you, and they pleasers in your well-being. Look, and they in your well-being. They be concerned about your well-being and making sure you okay.
Okay,
Like,
listen.
okay, and skinny nigga, corny and skinny. Or you
Ooh,
we gotta
recipe for
we gotta come with another one to call the trifecta. Corny, skinny, tall.
tall.
Tall's a good one.
Oh, that's a good
Them
one.
tall ones be having corny, skinny, and
And
tall. The trifecta.
The trap motherfucking
Looking
factor.
factor. I don't know, but I don't date tall niggas no more.
I'm a big bitch, so I'm about 6 feet. So
do you remember how many memes I posted about
having a tall nigga?
or dating somebody short? Now look at me. I done went and found love in a little man.
With a safari.
With a little man.
That's none of
What
my
else the
business.
streets talking about? What the fuck else is the streets talking about?
Oh, you know what else the streets is talking about? Drake put goddamn hot sauce in the condom and the bitch put the semen in her pussy and now it's on fire.
Well, she a dumbass bitch. Like, why the fuck was you supposed to be okay, he put hot sauce in the condom after y'all fucked. You're a dumb bitch for trying to steal that man's semen, and you should go to hell. No, play. No, for real.
But how you gonna try to sue this man
For trying to
and you
steal his
stole
semen?
his semen. He did what he was supposed to do. He
So
did the right thing, Drake.
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't read the whole thing, so I did not know that she put it in her pussy. But what I did
That's
know
why
is
she's
that
suing him.
he put hot sauce. But why? But you are a dummy for trying to set this man up, and you're trying to sue him. Like, these bitches are so desperate. They do anything for clout. They doing it. I can't.
Honey, that's what the streets talk about though.
You put
There's so many memes. I was on TikTok today, and these two people, this guy and this girl, did like a little, what you call it? You know what I'm talking about. And so they did it, and so, after they was fucking, and he went to the bathroom to throw away the condom, and he had hot sauce in the cabinet.
Right.
And he put the hot sauce in the condom and was like, squished it around or whatever.
Right.
And went and laid back in the bed. She was like, oh my gosh, I gotta go pee.
But you can't. But first of all, you know what's funny?
A parody.
This is a. So, I fuck with a nigga, and he used to throw his condoms in the trash. Why the fuck are you throwing your condoms in the trash and not flushing them?
Toilet.
And not flushing them. Who don't flush their condoms? Not even on the strength of like.
It could have just been I know this bitch on some funny shit. Let me see what she gonna do.
No. I was fucking with him for a while.
No. I'm talking about Drake.
But I'm just saying in general, right? Because why the fuck aren't you putting your condoms, flushing their condoms? Right. I'm talking from my own personal experience. I fucked this nigga for a while, and every single time I would empty my trash can out, I was like, and it's the fucking dead condom in a dead condom. Like, there's dead condoms in my. It's dead condoms in my trash can. Why? Who doesn't flush their condoms?
Yeah, that's weird.
They're flushable.
Right.
I would go in the trash can and there'd be the wrapper and the dead. The condom dead and my fucking trash can laid to the motherfucking side.
Ain't that shit crazy?
I'm just like, it's tacky. First of all, it's tacky, it's classless, and you don't respect me. You don't respect me. Because why would you
even wrap it up in a tissue or something?
You just flung it in my trash can. Even Drake, like, you flung it in it. You. But even if you thought she was on some funny shit, to me, it's not even worth the effort to try and see if you're on some funny shit for me. I'm just gonna toss that shit so I can make sure that there is no in between or there is no gray areas.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, bro. So what's this or that?
Is that all? Is that all the streets talking about?
That's all I got for the streets today.
Okay. All right. Boom. Okay. So it's back to you. All right. What you got on your list? What you crossing off, ticking off?
Me.
Yes.
For 2020. So I think that I've started
2020.
I mean 20. Ooh.
Well, yeah, you ain't.
No, 2
years ago.
So 2022. So I think that I started this back in 2021, but like being toxic, like you know what I'm saying.
You started being toxic.
I stopped.
Oh, stopped.
Okay. I stopped. It's hard. Let me tell you, it's hard as hell. Because like I'm an Aries, I'm a fire sign, like you know what I'm saying? Being
I want to
toxic,
fight, I want to tussle.
Right, it's in my blood, like you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to like, and it's just like, oh niggas don't like that, and I'm figuring that out in this new relationship. Like
he an Aries too.
He is an Aries,
so he want to start the fights. That's what it is.
And because I'm like 2 steps ahead of him, I'm like, cause no, and he's just like,
I've never dated my own sign before. Have you? Before this?
No.
I don't think I could date a Pisces though. But I don't think I could date a Pisces. We're way too like emotional. I mean, that's they be putting that on us. We emotional, but we whores. In the sense of like, we love you, but we hate you at the same damn time. I love you, but you ain't never gonna pull one over my eyes type shit. Right.
So like, he's a April Aries, so he got the little Taurus in his blood, and it run deep in them veins. It run deep in them veins, and so yeah, he's just like not with the shits. Like
you said you don't want to be toxic no more, and you toned down on being toxic supposedly.
I have.
No. What does that come with? What does that come with? What is you toning down your toxicity?
I don't start fights.
Huh?
I know that's crazy.
When the last time you started a fight?
I don't know. I thought about it last night, but he looked at me and I knew it wasn't gonna happen.
Right. You knew not.
I knew not.
I don't think you don't want you just know not to fuck with him. That's what it is.
I think so, yeah. I think that we're one and the same, and so it's just like once I look at him and I think about it, I'm just like,
you know what? I think you're way more timid around him than what you are in general.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. You are. You are assertive in general. Like that's a part of your personality. That's like that's the thing we match on is like I'm a Pisces, you're Aries. We're both very like
what's up
in different ways. Like you get what I'm saying? But like in different ways we both can get shit done. You know what I'm saying? Right. So we get shit done together. In totality, when we want to get shit done. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but around him I think you are the most submissive I've ever seen you. Like and to the point where like to the point where like you don't leave me saying that you be like it's like
cause like
is he gonna pass the blunt or not? Cause he done had it for 10 minutes. Is anybody gonna say anything? Like
I'm like, babe, you gotta pass the blunt.
Like all nice. I'm like, bitch. I was like, Kitty, you over there cheating and shit.
Saying names.
Huh?
We're saying names. We're
gonna block that out. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I'm like, we gonna pass it. I'm like, he can pass. So I'm like, pass it. I'm like, you gonna pass it? Right. Like, what's going on? Like, and you like, that's fine. And then you be like, I don't know. You're way more submissive. So it's like, I mean, we'll see. We'll see if you keep it up. It's cute.
For now, right?
It's cute. It's cute. I like it.
Cause baby, that's not me. And like the thing is, also he don't believe that that's who I am.
Right.
So when he saw your personality the other day, he was like, damn, I fuck with Natea. Like she always got a comeback. I'm like.
But so do I. But I'm being nice. Right. Stop being nice.
We are literally one and the same person. Right. It's like
you want to go all night? We go all night. We go all night.
Right, and so it's just like,
Well, we not letting none of that shit slide. Ain't none of it.
It's been 7 months, and like, do you even really know me?
Right.
Yeah, well.
What were we talking about? What you say you wanted to do? What was you saying? Oh, that be tossing some arguments. Okay, boom. But yeah, but that don't mean you can't like let that nigga know. You know what I mean?
Also, like, you know what I'm saying? He know how I feel about, you know.
Right.
I won't say being toxic per se, but like just a little aggressive. Because I'm an aggressive person, and I like
big dick energy.
Yeah, I like being me.
Me too. I don't care. Me too. That's why I said I want to adjust my I want to tone it down in a sense of I don't want to I want to be okay with my man leading and not feeling like he can't lead sometimes. And I know he's the most person where I feel comfortable leading me because I'm you gotta be able to protect and provide both P's.
You want to know something?
Not one P. Yeah.
I'm not aggressive and super assertive with him, but he allows me to lead.
Right. Okay.
So I like that.
Yeah.
I do like that, yeah.
Yep. As he should. Look, what? As he should.
Cheers me.
As he should. Okay. So, boom. All right. Let me get into... I'm going to do my... I guess I'm going to do my last one. Looking like... Yeah, I'm going to do my last one. Okay. So I'm just gonna throw in. Okay, I did say my anxiety and shit, and I did want to say procrastination because we got a procrastination problem. I mean,
thanks for saying we, because it is.
Because we do. It's procrastination. It's toxic and it's self-detrimental. I don't even know. I'm drinking Hennessy. Whatever. But you know what I'm saying. We need to stop procrastinating, and that goes back into anxiety and self-doubt and all of that. It's all of one fucking package, you know what I'm saying? But I think people underestimate anxiety or think anxiety looks like a certain thing, and it's not just a certain thing, you know what I'm saying? People think we can say we have anxiety, and then people are oh, well, you don't know. I'm if you've seen how I react, I can't, my phone goes off 24 fucking, if you see my phone, everybody knows it's Instagram all day long with likes, comments, whatever. That gives me anxiety. I don't want to see that shit, but I can't turn it off because somebody could be hitting me up about something totally, you get what I'm saying? So it's certain things give me anxiety. So it's yeah, so that. But the one thing I did want to say that I am not doing in 2022 and that I'm giving over to the devil, not to the Lord, because the Lord do not want this. I ain't fucking no more married men.
I can't even argue
We ain't doing that shit
with
no more. We said that we want our own husband. Do we not?
We said
and do we not meditate and manifest?
Absolutely.
So we can't be meditating and manifesting the shit that we want and not walking it. So I do believe that is a big part of it. And I'm whether you believe in God or don't believe in God, whatever you put into the energy or to the atmosphere or to the universe or to God, whatever you put into whatever, you have to live what you really want. So, and for me, when I say fucking married man, it sounds very bleak.
It do.
It sounds bleak. And I'm not giving many details. And I mean, y'all get them eventually if y'all keep watching. Tune in to Such a Fucking Lady podcast. So, what I will say is that
we got a few stories for you,
baby, but I am not I just can't do it no more. And I love y'all, and I did love y'all.
Absolutely.
And I mean, as in friends or life, whatever it was. I love that situation. I did, but and I'm not saying this because I have a man. So it's people think when you start dating somebody your perception changes. So yeah. So when I say
that ain't never stopped. Before.
I love y'all, and it's I did love my hoes or whatever, and I did. That's what that was. But it's just even if me and him don't work out, I don't. It's not that I'm gonna be honest. It's not that I give a fuck about your marriage, because I don't.
Right.
Because if your husband don't give a fuck, neither the fuck do I. But and that might sound shady, and you can take it however you want to take it. But what I believe in is energy, and it's I can't say that I want something for my life, and I want a faithful man, I want a faithful husband, I want somebody who's gonna love me and protect for me and do all these things for me. But I'm dealing with somebody who is connected to somebody else forever.
Right.
Or for however long they connected to them or whatever.
Right.
So I don't wanna fuck married niggas no more. And like my hoes, first of all, the hoes gonna be hoes. So
Absolutely.
when you start dating somebody new, you can cut them off and they're gonna show the fuck right back up whenever you done fucking with them. So like I said, it has nothing to do with like the person I'm with now. So like, do I think this is a long-term relationship? Yes. Mm-hmm. But my whole point is that like in this long-term relationship, whether it was with or without him, right?
Right.
Last year, before I even got with him, I was just like, okay, like 2020, we fucked the summer.
Okay, listen. Fuck the pandemic. We fucked up the game. We had a great time.
2020?
It was a great fucking time.
I had a time of my life, and y'all gotta understand, 2020, like I had dropped Taylor, and me and Deja was out the fuck side. Okay, so I was in a situation where like I was legit still living with Taylor's dad or whatever, but we wasn't together, and I was literally just living my life. But I was honest.
Listen,
like
sidebar.
Mm-hmm.
You know when niggas be like, or even bitches when mostly niggas when they
Most
be like,
niggas,
yeah, I live with my baby mama, but we not fucking. It ain't nothing like that. You never fucking believe them. But I got to witness this shit firsthand of a baby mama and a baby daddy living together and they not fucking with each other.
We was not fucking.
Then there was me, who was fucking with a baby daddy, who sometimes was with his baby mama.
On and off, and that's a dumb bitch. And she can take that shit with her and put it up her ass. That was a dumb bitch, and she's still a dumb bitch. So, and I wasn't even fucking with him. She's still a dumb bitch. So, there's that hoe. So that being said, I wasn't fucking with that nigga. But me and Deja I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you. We was living our best lives. We had a great fucking summer, bro. We had a great summer.
We thought we was gonna do the same thing 2021. When I say we met these niggas at the same time,
literally,
maybe like a week or two, a day or two,
right? And that was it.
And that was it.
And we've been with ever since.
Ever since.
Up underneath them. I'm
talking about moved in.
Everything. We've been, we did it.
What? Bitch, you said names.
He gonna block that out, so it don't even matter. He is. He gonna be it. So, but yeah, so, what the fuck was my point? Oh, yeah, so, and fucking, the thing I said about fucking married men, like, I'm dead ass, like, I'm gonna be honest. Did I stop once I met my nigga? Yes, because I met my nigga and I was just like, this is who I want to be with. And this nigga could be my husband, so I don't want to fuck nobody else's husband because I want to. So it's not, so that was my driving factor. But also during that time period, I'm like, yo, even if this don't work right and I'm done fucking with him, the hoes always gonna be the hoes. So if I leave him, they always gonna come back. So whether I talk to them, I can not talk to them for months, whatever. They still gonna be the hoes. The hoes always come back. I always say that.
You know, I just told you this recently. That I just realized that. So back in the day, my thing about I never, until now, wanted to be in a relationship because I was always fearful of losing my hoes. Until I realized, like, I could not talk to y'all for a year, 2 years. I could not talk to y'all for 6 months, 2, 3, however many, you know what I'm saying? And y'all are still I didn't know that. I wasn't aware of that.
Bitch, you know, I
was even scared to get pregnant because I didn't want to lose my hoes. I didn't realize that the hoes don't lead.
The hoes don't lead. They the hoes.
I didn't know that.
Bitch, you know, I'm fucking the same niggas for over a decade. All of them. Every last one of them over a decade. And I can cut them off, get a whole relationship, leave that nigga, come back, leave that bitch, come back. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they still be there. But to me, honestly, like,
I didn't know it worked like
that.
It
do, because they the hoes. And like the hoes always gonna be the hoes. They're gonna show up.
I didn't see myself as me being one of they hoes. I'm
top hoe.
Right. But I didn't see it on the reverse side.
Right.
Unless I was me being that bitch.
Right.
So like,
but you thought that I get what you're saying. Like in the aspect of like, if something happened,
I
they'd
can't
be
see
like,
my
oh,
bitch fucking with another nigga.
Right? Yeah, no, but they niggas they don't give a fuck.
Right.
But my whole thing about that is it's like the married men thing is like, and let's be clear, I'm not saying it's
multiple.
I'm not saying it's a whole lot. I ain't saying it was a whole lot. A whole lot. What I'm saying is that like when you're dating people and they have other ties and relationships and other energies pouring into their lives, you need to not date them because like no matter what they tell you, they're leaving their wife and they're not happy and they were never happy after they left you or whatever they told you. It sounds good. And let's be clear, it's not gonna believe all this shit, but it's like, listen.
Is it not crazy that all niggas sing the same song?
The same thing.
When it comes
you
to
should have been the one to have my baby and all the other bullshit. But the crazy part about it is like I'm not a dumb bitch. I've never believed any of this shit. But it's like I'm like if I'm always gonna get something out of the situation. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I'm never letting no nigga who is committed to somebody else fuck me over. I'm never just giving up free pussy. And when I say free pussy, I don't mean they paying for it. I mean in the sense of like I'm getting something from it. Like you're either making me feel super loved or you doing whatever you're doing for me is providing something in my life.
Right.
But what I'm saying is it is just no longer good for me because like I want a fucking husband and I know I want a husband. So it's like whether I leave my nigga and I don't think I ever am.
It's
but
just like whatever
if
energy you putting out, you want to get it back.
I want to get it back. And I think that like I always had the mentality like, oh, well, I don't owe that bitch nothing, but it's not even that. I owe myself something, and it's like
Your worth.
Yeah, it's I want to be like I can't even say worth.
Not that you're
like,
not worth,
right?
that you're worth
like,
less, but like
it's like
more.
I've always been like supreme side bitch. Like if I was somebody's side bitch, I'm getting the same exact. I'm dead ass. Like I've always been like supreme side bitch. Like if I'm like somebody's side bitch, I'm getting the same thing your wife getting or your whatever. We all getting the same shit. We all getting bags. We all getting our toes sucked. We all getting. We all getting it done. That's all I'm saying.
We all getting our house furnished.
I'm saying period. So we all. Period. We all getting the same motherfucking thing. So I never felt like inadequate. But to me, it's like I want to do better for myself, and I want my husband to be faithful and all this other shit. And I ain't never met a married faithful man. And I want mine to be a married faithful man. So I want to put out the energy that I want to receive back. So it's like we've all done things in our past, and like I just don't want to bring that energy into like my new situation, and like not even in the cheating aspect. What I'm saying is like my mental aspect is like saying like even like regardless, I'm not a cheater, but like what I'm saying is like I don't want to even have it in my mind that in the future if me and him weren't together that I would do it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like I'm leaving that shit in 2021.
Just going forward in general.
Going forward.
Relationship
so, right,
or not.
going forward. That's what I'm saying. So without him, even if I'm not with him, I don't want me and him to break up in a few months and then like I'll go back to my old hoes who got wives. That's what I don't want to do. Like fuck, I dead ass don't want to do that. And I'm setting that in stone for myself. Like if I leave, I just don't want to do that. Like I want a husband and I want to be happy and I want a husband or I want a wife. I'm not discriminating if me and my nigga don't work out. Is what I'm saying is like in the future, if I am by myself,
I don't want your past mistakes to catch up with you.
I don't want that to be my energies that like I'm still giving off that and I'm still fucking I'm just husband and now I'm saying I want a man for myself. Like bitch, how you look?
Right.
How you look? So it's like whatever you say you want, you gotta get that off. That's just like me saying I want to be healthy and lose weight, and then I'm still fucking eating chicken wings and ranch every night. Even though I love chicken wings and ranch, I'm just saying like you gotta. On the weekends. Oh, weekends don't count. So like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why.
I ordered us some tonight.
Okay, well we'll talk about that after we done taping.
Well, we can't go to bitch warmer.
Keep your tone down on this audio.
Okay, look at my lips.
But yeah, so new year, new us. We not doing none of that no more. And even what you call it, him and that bitch were married but engaged. Whatever the fuck you want to call it.
But then
who fucking knows? Oh, yeah. No, I'm talking about the fact of like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's the same situation. Like, yeah.
Close enough, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's still wearing them.
Yeah, so we wanna.
If they got a ring on another bitch finger.
If you got a ring, or you saying that you want your forever to be with somebody else, I don't want to be putting myself in a situation where I'm saying that like, I'm gonna hang out with you and kicking with you because I'm getting something out of the situation. I don't want to be. I don't want to be using you for my personal embetterment, but not like my soul.
Right.
Like I want to be happy inside and have a nigga that's my own, and not when you go back home to your wife. I'm just like, damn, I low key miss that nigga,
right.
And I can't call you because I know you at home.
My phone, or you know what I'm saying. I just don't want none of the bullshit.
None of the bull. So yeah, we're not doing that no more. You want to do one more before I do vibes? You got anything good you want to cut off?
Anything good that I want to cut off?
Or people, things, situation, people.
People, bread. I love bread.
Oh, bitch, shut the fuck up. Bye. We going to vibes because we ain't cut on. For now, I think we're doing a good. I haven't eaten any bread, but.
Well, I ate pasta.
It's the devil. It is the devil. It is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Because it shows up so beautiful.
Don't it?
And then you be like, I shouldn't have had that.
It was so good. I put shrimp in it. Peppers, fresh too. I didn't buy them in the bag.
I love some. I met this bitch. She was buying frozen peppers and onions and frozen potatoes. I didn't even know those existed. That was the crazy part about it. I didn't buy no
frozen potatoes.
Yes, the fuck you did. You had potatoes frozen.
What frozen potatoes? Now, what I will do is buy the can of potatoes.
Okay, same thing.
It's not frozen.
What's the difference? It's pasteurized.
Not froze.
Canned.
Right.
Not canned. Okay, either way, I didn't even know either one of them existed, but it was just funny because she was like, yeah,
Okay, but tell them one good thing I did put you on. Worcestershire.
You did not put me on Worcestershire sauce. Culinary school made me use Worcestershire sauce, and I was like, it's not that bad. But no, it was good in your pork chops. She said, always put it on her pork chops, and I never used it then. But then when I was in culinary school one time, it was a part of a recipe, and I was like, I've been shitting on Deja all these years in my head, and it's not that bad. So I will say that she was the very first person I know to use Worcestershire sauce. And now I use it in my shrimp and grits recipe, but y'all would never get that.
I got it, though.
Alright, so you want to move on to vibes and all? Because I got to use the bathroom.
Go ahead.
Okay. Alright, we know what's not a vibe. So, alright, y'all, we did a poll, and y'all, when y'all respond to these polls, make sure y'all respond to the Such a Fucking Lady page on Instagram. When y'all respond to our polls, that's cute and all, and we respect your opinions, and we taking notes, but this shit don't motherfucking count. So the question for this week was, do men expect women to pay for dates during the courting process? And 89% of people said no. Okay. Women should not be paying for dates during the courting process.
The other 11%
of scrubs said yes. Said yes.
We know one personally.
We know a few. Because on our pages, we're not even going to put y'all out for the dumb shit y'all said. Okay, y'all got your own opinions, and we kind of respect them, but right. I mean, we'll take heed, but it's not a vibe. So for me, it's just like we are not millennial women. We are what are we, Gen?
No, we are millennials. Women.
What's the ones active with TikTokers?
That's Gen Z.
Gen Z TikTokers. Okay, we are millennial women. So let's be clear. We still got a little bit of the from the 80s in us. So like we were born in 91. So you got to think about like our perspective on relationships and our parents' perspective. So my mama always taught me like, oh, he ain't paying for this, he ain't doing that. This even in high school, my mama used to be like, he ain't pay for this, he ain't do that. So it's like,
listen, my mom's gonna kill me for this.
Oh no, she not. Go ahead. I love Antoinette.
I know. So at the tender age of 15, maybe 16, she sat me and my friends and my cousin down, and she taught us the power of the pussy.
Period. Big P.
As long as you have those pretty lady parts between your legs, you should never have to pay for anything. You should never be broke. You should never, none of that. My mama don't play that. So, for the first date, while you're courting me.
Courting me.
Not once we're dating, but while you're courting me, while you're trying to get me to like you, while you want me to be interested in you, you should definitely be paying for the date.
Right.
Now, I think it's a difference once we're dating, then of course, I'm fine with paying for the dates. Then, not all of them, but every once in a while, babe, I got it.
Courting, the definition of courting is to be involved romantically, typically with the intention of marrying, or of a male bird or animal who tries to attract the mate. Male bird.
Male.
Who tries to attract the mate. Okay, another definition is
capitalized, bold, italicized.
Right, to pay attention to someone in an attempt to win their support or favor. I'm not gonna say someone, to pay attention to a woman. And then, so, like, here's the thing. Courting is like, to me, it goes back to protecting and providing. The 2 P's. For me, for my nigga, he ain't got to worry about cleaning up, washing his clothes, cooking dinner, all this other shit, 'cause it's gonna get done. And I'm not saying it's the only thing I can provide, because I get other shit handled when it comes to the bag as well, too. Like, I can pay for stuff, and he knows that. But here's the thing. He don't gotta worry about things that he don't gotta worry about.
Right.
So, like, when we're courting, I don't want to feel like my man can't pay for a date. We out at the motherfucking... Where we at? What dinner? We going to dinner? Tell me.
We going to Atlanta Steak Market.
We Atlanta Steak Market, and you looking at me like you got the tip. It's a motherfucking problem. Like, oh, like... Here's the thing. I want to put this out there. So someone was trying to talk to me a while ago, and they keep trying. And I told my nigga about this nigga. And it's like, you keep trying to press up on me, but like, you want women to split rent, and you want women to pay for dates. Me and you would never, ever, 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 never, ever, never be me and you. Like, if you think that I'm gonna be paying for dates, like, when I pay for dates with me, my nigga, it's like me, like planning something like sporadically for us. But I am a lady. And you are a man, and I am a old-fashioned person. It's so funny. Men always want to be submitted to, but you don't want to hold to that shit. So back in the day, men protected and provided for their household. They might have had 2-3 families, but they was paying all the rents. So you want me to pay a tab and submit? Which one you want?
Okay. And so
you the big dick or not?
So my thing is, I think a lot of these men are social media
broke.
No, it's that broke, but social media influence. Just as much.
No opinion. Right. No brain.
Just as much as the young girls or the females of this generation, the younger generation, are impressionable. So are men. And it's weird. Wild.
Yep.
Like, why are you so impressionable? This nigga said he ain't paying for this, so you don't gotta pay for this. What? Meanwhile, that nigga done bought that girl an AP. He done iced her out, bust her down, all kind of shit. She got wigs. She ain't never been wearing wigs before, but now she got wigs because that same nigga who said he not doing that is doing that.
But here's the thing: men say they won't do certain things, but I will say I feel like men will do certain things for a right bitch, and that's all it come down to. Yeah. Because I know modern men who say I wouldn't do this and I wouldn't do that, I wouldn't do this, and I'm just always like, okay, well let's see how this plays out. Like, let's see how this plays out. Because I feel like men and women shouldn't be... I feel like men and women... I'm not going to say have their roles. Like, I should be barefoot in the kitchen. But what I'm saying is, like, in a relationship, everybody plays their part.
This is how I feel.
Right.
So, am I a non-traditional millennial woman? Abso-fucking-lutely. But do I believe in certain traditional gender
aspects?
Roles?
Right.
Absolutely, I believe in that. I believe that the man is the provider. I believe that he should take care of the household and take care of everything else. But if I can, will I help him?
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's not a question. It shouldn't be a question. Right. But at the end of the day, I don't want to have to, like, I've dated somebody where we went on a date. I would never forget this date, and I always tell this story. We're dating. We're literally dating, like, in a relationship, probably at this point. And he invited me on a date, and he bought the tickets. It was like a spoken word or like poetry type shit. We bought the tickets, and we got there, and then like we're ordering food and ordering drinks, and he said, "Oh, you got this?" And I was like, "No." But I really ain't have it at that point because, bitch, I was in school at that point. I'm trying to think. He was a chef, so I was a supervisor at the Marriott, and they didn't pay us fucking crumbs. Let's be very fucking clear. So I'm like, he said, "You got?" I'm like, "No, I don't fucking got this." And so like he asked me like midway through the date, and then at the end he said, "You got?" I was like, "No, no, I don't got this." But my whole thing was like, you invited me
You brought me here.
And under the perception that you were taking me on the date, and now you're asking me to cover the tab, and it's like, hey, let's be clear. I always tell women, don't go out and order more than you can afford. Could I have covered my tab? Let's be very clear. Yes, I could have. But am I paying for both of our tabs? No.
Absolutely not.
I'm not. Because you invited me on a date, so I'm thinking we're going on a date. Like, if we're going Dutch, like when I date women, I always go out expecting to pay. Like, I never, even if I invite women out, I'm always willing to cover their tab because, like, most of the time, like, like I said, I've typically dated femmes in the past. So it's like, I've invited them out, and I'm like, I want to cover your tab because I invited you out. Like, you don't got to pay. Like, I wanted you to come out with me or whatever. Right. So it's like, I already had that in my mind. But because they're so used to dating bitches, they think they got to split half the tab. And I'm just like, oh, okay, or whatever. Like, but I will take care of it. So it's like, go out with the idea of being able to pay for what you can pay for. In general. So it's like, I would never tell a woman to go on a date and order a lobster tail, bitch, if you can't pay for it. Don't order don't order no octopus if you can't pay for it. Okay. Like, that's all I'm saying. But on the same end, when a man invites you out on a date, he should be taking care of it. And 89% of people on Instagram said that a man should be paying a date, and he should be paying during the courting process and not expect a woman to pay. So it is what it is. Right. And that's the answer. So, should a man expect a woman to pay for dates during the courting process? It's not a vibe. Not. It's not a vibe. So, is it a vibe or no? The answer is fucking no. It's not a vibe. No. It's not a vibe. It's not a vibe. And that's that. So, if y'all got any questions, don't ask them.
No, literally, don't ask them.
Woo! Okay, so that's it. You want to do girl chat?
What we chatting about?
You know what's around. Okay, I want to chat about. You know what's around the corner? Valentine's Day.
Ooh.
So, okay, so I'm asking for the ladies because I have my opinion, but like, do you think women should buy niggas gifts on Valentine's Day? And like, and elaborate, big, small, or.
Okay, so I don't know. Well, yeah. I do actually. Do I think that they should be as elaborate as
the woman's gift? No.
No, but do I think they should be as small as a card?
No. Something.
Right.
Do you feel something? I appreciate you.
Something.
But have you ever heard of Sweetest Day?
I was gonna say that. So yeah, Sweetheart's Day is for
It's called Sweetest Day.
Oh, Sweetest. I thought it was Sweetheart.
No, it's called Sweetest. Trust me. I know somebody from the Midwest, and we celebrate it every year. It's called Sweetest Day.
Yeah, and so I know that is Valentine's Day for the man. Mm-hmm. So, and that is like back in like September, October, something like that, right? And so that's the male Valentine's Day, and that's when they are celebrated and showered with the same gifts that females should be showered with on Valentine's Day, right? Yeah. So I don't know. Go ahead. So I do think that you get your man something. Don't like expect a fucking Gucci bag and you get him a fucking card from the Dollar Tree. But I do want a Gucci bag or a bracelet. I had already told him I want a bracelet or I want some earrings. Because I told him we have to celebrate this year because I want to work because you know everything we got going on. So we'll be out of town a lot in February. So I told him like, get me a gift. He was like, okay, baby. So like, you know, like chocolate. I said, no. He's like, chocolates? I'm like, baby. First of all, you don't even like chocolate like that. Okay. That's not what I want. And so I was like, no, baby, like some perfume. You know, I love perfumes. And I was like a diamond bracelet, some diamond earrings. He was like, you always doing the most. I'm like, yeah. Like, okay, I'm like, do
A diamond bracelet. I want a diamond bracelet,
bracelet,
a tennis bracelet, and some diamond earrings. I think that's the best gift you can give me for Valentine's Day because I want to work, because I need to work. Right. And people been DMing me, messaging like about Valentine's Day, and I was like, I'm thinking he has something planned for me. He want to do something, but I'm also like, I need to focus. I need to work because we not gonna be in fucking Atlanta for that long this month. So I want to, like, you know what I'm saying, I want to get some coin. Right. So yeah, so like, I think women should get your man something. Get him something. Like, don't show up at the house with no fucking sweethearts. What's it called?
Hold on. Pussy is not a gift.
It's not.
Pussy is not a gift. It's not a gift. Cheers me. Boop. Pussy is not
that
a
same
gift.
regular degular pussy you been giving that nigga 365 is not a gift. At least put some lingerie on that pussy. Put some lingerie on that pussy. I mean,
get him some lingerie. If you think pussy is a gift, get him some lingerie. Something that he ain't never seen you in.
Right. Put on some lingerie. But y'all, people always think gifts is what the issue is, right? Because you can go to, like, back in the day, I used to buy my lingerie from, like, I can't even remember the stores, like, the basic stores. You can go to fucking, I'm gonna say Burlington, but I don't even know. I'm just saying, like,
City Trends and get
City Trends, shit like that. TJ Maxx, you can go get lingerie. So you can go buy $10 lingerie. Go to Dollar Tree. Get the fake flowers. Put those on the ground. Those are $1. Get the fake candle. Order. You can even get like the tea light candles. Even the real ones, you can get the one. You can get a whole pack of like 24. Put them on the ground. It's $1. So you can have a good Valentine's Day for under $24. But everybody wants to feel special. It's not just about you, because I'm always about making my man feel special. Okay. Like, whether it's the small things or the big things, make him feel like you want him as well. You are the prize, but you ain't the only prize. You know what I'm saying? Amen. And be clear, your man should know that you are the prize, because I want him to value you. But in the same aspect, put some effort into it. Right. Put some effort into it. Right. Like, do the basic stuff.
Reciprocation.
What's his favorite?
A lot of people.
What's his favorite candy? Man, I'm not gonna keep teddy bears and balloons and shit. Don't get shit that don't matter. Like, what's his favorite candy? Buy him Snickers. Buy him Reese's. Buy him. But colognes is like, it's a good one to get. Because you don't when y'all get the Christmas gifts, it's a cop out. But it's a cute gift. But also for Valentine's Day, it's an easy gift to get. Like, hey, this is for you. But even if you don't go out on Valentine's Day, make sure you make Sweetest Day. Make him feel special. Right. Like, it's not just about you. Like, you know what I mean? Right.
It goes both ways.
So, yeah. The moral of the story is... Go ahead. What you gonna say?
I think you should get your man something.
Get your man something.
Yeah, treat him.
Treat your man for Valentine's Day.
Niggas love to feel appreciated. Right. So the smallest things make him feel appreciated. Right. If he feel like he going all out, he getting you this tennis bracelet, he getting you this motherfucking bag, he got you this watch, he got you all of this.
I do want to watch too, baby.
Right. The least that you can do is get him a cologne.
Right. Something simple.
Set the house up, make him feel special, like, welcome home, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay, so we love y'all.
We do.
This is the fuck it for us.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
New year, new you. Be the best you can fucking be.
Okay.
Let us know what y'all...
Let go of that self-doubt.
Self-doubt.
Let it go.
Let us know what y'all New Year's resolutions are. Let us know if y'all agree with any of ours, or if y'all can relate to any of ours, because we had a few. And if y'all want to stop fucking married men, y'all should. But for real, like, stop whatever y'all New Year's resolutions are, we want to hear them. DM us, message us.
Let us know.
If y'all have any questions about relationships, if y'all need any advice, please DM us on Such a Fucking Lady podcast on Instagram. Hit us on Twitter, please. Whatever y'all want to do.
Such a Fucking Lady TP on all platforms. So, yeah, hit us
Get on YouTube. You'll be able to find us.
We'll give y'all great advice.
Yeah, so... We will. Yeah, make sure you stay strong this year. Stay blessed this year. Put yourself first. No self-doubt. No fucking married niggas.
If you want it, go get it.
Go get it.
Don't wait on nobody for nothing.
Period.
You are your own person.
If you going on dates and you try to court a woman, don't ask that bitch to pay, because you corny for that. Like, if you can't afford a $6 date, stay your ass at home. Make that bitch some dinner.
No, not for the first date.
No. I said courting. I did not say first date. Never the first date. I said during the courting. Not the first date. I'm not going to a nigga's house who can kill me on the first date. they murder me and put me in the body bag. You know I got anxiety issues. Alright.
Alright, this is such a fucking lady. I am Shawty Red.
This is Taya. We love y'all. See y'all
We
next
out.
week. Peace.